then you have to get it from the student or the student's parents or the monetary award program or the ever-increasing number of programs on student financial aid. Or, if you're lucky, you can get a legislative scholarship. Of course, we don't pay you for that. We don't pay you for that. I haven't participated in that program in 15 years, and I was glad to see one of my colleagues the other day say, we need to do away with that. It's long overdue. It just adds to the problem when students show up on campus and tell Mr. Chico, I'm here and I get to go for free. I have a legislative scholarship. And Mr. Chico thinks, oh, that means we don't get a penny of their tuition. So what happens? It's a cost shift. Somebody else has to pay it. Well, let me just close by thanking you for what you do. I want you to go to Springfield. I want you to visit your legislator in their office. Sure, you can write him a letter. But don't sign your name to a pre-printed postcard. Don't be involved in a mass email. I love these letters that say, Dear, and then they'll write it in. Dear Bill, Dear Senator, Dear Congressman Black. They don't even know my title. I was once called Vice President. And then it's all pre-printed, and down at the end, I don't agree with all of this, but my sentiments do. That's not a way to change attitudes and ideas. Go to Springfield, make appointments, go to your local legislator's office, and let them know what's going on at this flagship university. This university is more important than the Illinois General Assembly. It's more important to the future of this state than the Illinois legislature. And so are all of our other institutions of higher education. Your assignment is to go home and take out from the library a book by David Halberstam that he wrote in 1986 called The Reckoning. And it's a story about the automobile industry in this country. Excellent book. And why it went right down the tubes. Because they had such a bureaucracy, they couldn't change, they wouldn't change. And when the Japanese discovered that the United States was blessed with raw materials and could produce more automobiles, even though the Japanese were making tremendous inroads by that time, the Japanese decided the way to win this economic war is to educate our children better than any country does in the world. And the Chinese are following that example because I was there in 2000. They are investing more money per capita in their education system than we are. And that can't continue. And that's up to you to change it. I just want you to know how glad I am to be back to the only 5-year undergraduate university that I ever attended. Now, let me tell you what that is. That was 4 years of study and 1 year trying to find a place to park. And some of those things haven't changed. God bless you all. Do your work. Don't be disappointed. Don't be discouraged. Make the General Assembly live up to their responsibility.
Wow. Representative Black, we will certainly miss your passion and your comedy. That's amazing. I was remiss, and there is one member of the Advocacy Committee that is truly our eyes and ears in Springfield. He's down there every day. He provides a lot of information and insight. So Randy Witter, I apologize, but thank you for the work you do for us. And the other thing I'm really happy to announce, many of you have already worked with her and talked with her about your reservation here, but Melissa Newell is the new Assistant Director of Illinois Connection. Melissa, thank you for everything. And now our last speaker is Lauren Taylor for a special and a surprise announcement.
Thanks so much, Amy. I especially appreciate you standing in immediately after Representative Black because I was feeling like I was just going to have to adjourn the meeting. There's no way I could follow that. Well, we do have one more important item, and we believe that this is a surprise. We certainly hope that it is. Anyway, I have the distinct pleasure of presenting an award to an individual. It's the University of Illinois Loyalty Award for Exceptional Alumni Service, which is an honor that dates back more than 50 years, recognizing individuals who contribute their time and expertise to the significant benefit of the university. And I'm delighted to present this award today to one of our most outstanding alumni leaders. Is there a guy named Ed Malazak here? Ed's special relationship with the U of I began during his undergraduate days when he worked for the Associate Dean of Students, was an active member of Alpha Delta Phi, and helped form the organization known today as Orange Crush, all affiliations with which he continues today. A life member of the Alumni Association, Ed served for 6 years on our board of directors and was chairman of our Finance and Investment Committee. He is extremely active in Illinois Connection and serves on the association's advocacy committee. A current member of the U of I Foundation, Ed served on the host committee for a 2008 key fundraising event in Wheaton and supported the scholarship fund that grew out of that effort. Together with his wife, Claire, they've been gracious hosts and frequent participants at various events in support of the university throughout the Chicago area. Ed helps to identify and engage potential volunteers and donors. Some of his and Claire's own support has benefited the Alice Campbell Alumni Center, Student Affairs, the Illinois Leadership Center, and Intercollegiate Athletics. Ed, we're always glad to have you back on campus, but today we offer a special thank you for your enthusiastic leadership and unwavering loyalty. And so on behalf of the Alumni Association, I couldn't be more pleased to present to you the 2010 University of Illinois Loyalty Award for Exceptional Alumni Service. Congratulations.
Well, that concludes our meeting. I hope you agree with me. It's been very exciting, and I think we've had a lot of energy here, and as we go into the year ahead, I thank you for all you do and encourage you to keep continuing your efforts for Illinois Connection. A couple of logistics. There are going to be a few buses out front for those of you going to the President's House. The buses are to depart at 4 o'clock and make a second run if they need to. If for those of you going to the game, the buses will go from the President's House to the game. Make sure you know when you talk to the bus driver where the bus will do the pickup. Then the bus will go back after the game to the President's House and then back to Alice Campbell Alumni Center. Thank you very much, and go Illini!